everyone, and welcome to this special Monday edition of the Just Two Marks Wrestling Recap Show, although that's a lie because it's not a recap show, it's a prediction show. And I'm joined by a computer. This computer has come to life to give me a Wrestle Kingdom 13 prediction. No, it's not, it's Lunatic Bay. She's been on several other, you hear her. Jedi, not the most... doesn't follow New Japan quite as closely as others, so she's getting tagged in so we can give our Wrestle Kingdom 13 predictions. It's the Just Two Marks Wrestling Recap Show. If you've never seen the show before, we love talking about wrestling with you, the viewers, but we're not in the wrestling business, so we try to avoid using insider terms because at the end of the day, we are Just Two Marks, and we are big marks for New Japan Pro Wrestling. It is that time of year. It is going to be huge.
Christmas with New Japan fans.
Yes. Now, I think of that as the G1, but this is like Easter. In a weird roundabout way. It's like Easter because everything from the G1 has risen.
I think G1 can be more like Easter or Lent because it's a longer period of time where Wrestle Kingdom's one day.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
That's years of religious instruction coming out right there.
All right. Well.
All right.
Let's get this bad boy started. If my mouse will ever work. All right. Let's go to the pre-show match, which shouldn't be a pre-show match because we have a
Suzuki in the match, so that shouldn't be on the pre-show.
Yes.
It's Suzuki, and he is great.
Yes. But we have a number one contender gauntlet match for the never openweight six-man tag team championship. Taguchi, Toriano.
Pointless title in New Japan.
Yes and no. I think there's one more title more pointless, but it's in a high-profile match. But that's besides the point.
About that later.
Yeah, well, more on that later. I can appreciate this title more because there's so many factions, it makes sense. But Ryusuke Taguchi, Toriano, and Togi Makabe versus David Finlay, Jeff Cobb, and Yuji Nagata replacing the injured Michael Elgin versus Chucky T, Beretta, and Hiroki Goto versus Marty Scurll, Yujiro Takahashi, and Hangman Page versus Davey Boy Smith Jr. and Lance Archer, the Killer Elite Squad, and Minoru Suzuki relegated to the pre-show. Murder Grandpa, as Lunatic will call it. Who have you got and why?
I'm going with Suzuki-gun here because the Murder Grandpa loses. A young lion loses his life.
True. I'm going with Suzuki-gun as well, just because you don't put Minoru Suzuki on the pre-show and not have something good come of it. But
Also thinking Suzuki-gun versus G.O.D. and I think it's Ishimori at the six-man titles.
yes. Oh, I didn't really think about that. Do they want a heroic tag team to go up against G.O.D. and Ishimori?
No, I kind of want to see, Tama Tonga and Murder Grandpa just murder each other.
Yeah, but now, I'm second-guessing myself now, thinking that maybe it'll be Scurll and Yujiro and Hangman.
No, I'm sticking with Suzuki-gun.
I'm changing mine. I'm going with Scurll, Yujiro, and Hangman, because I don't know when they get this here title shot. I believe it's at New Year's Dash.
New Year's Dash?
Yeah.
The title isn't being defended at Wrestle Kingdom because
Yeah.
G.O.D. and Ishimori in other matches that night.
So, yeah, I will. Yeah, that sounds like a good New Year's Dash match. I will go with the Elite.
Probably the few times I will pick against the Elite, but I'm gonna stick with my Suzuki-gun.
Okay. There are no punishments for like other channels. We're just having fun. So
wrestling is fun, damn it.
Yeah. So sorry if you want to like to see something stupid happen to the loser. Just shucks. First match, and we're starting off hot here, is for that belt we were talking about that is the most pointless title in New Japan, my opinion. I can't really say it's too pointless because a lot of great men have held it. But we have the Never Openweight Championship, the challenger, Will Ospreay versus Kota Ibushi. Who have you got and why?
I'm going to go
Yeah?
I think Ospreay wins that title to go in and maybe move him up to the heavyweight division. And it could free up Ibushi to go challenge for the heavyweight title, depending on who the champion is after Wrestle Kingdom.
I'm going to agree with that. I think, I'm going to agree with that one. That's what I was thinking. I believe the champion at the end of this will be Ospreay.
I agree with you on that one as well.
Yeah. I mean, sorry if you like him. That's just my opinion. You can go tell me that I suck in the comment section below, but I'm not as big on Will Ospreay as the rest of the world.
No, I'm not either. I've seen him live a few times. He's entertaining, but there's guys I enjoy watching a lot more than Will Ospreay.
Yes, that's my thoughts exactly. From there, we go to the second match, or technically third, but fucking pre-show. Why don't they just put that on the fucking main card? Like, why do they have to specify as the pre-show? Like, it was main card last year. The six-man gauntlet. What the fuck?
They the Rumble this year.
Yeah, I know, no Rumble. The Rumble should be the pre-show, and...
But the winner of the Rumble never got anything, so I can see why they did away with it.
A way to get Liger and,
Yeah, that's right, Liger.
Tenzon and Cheeseburger and... get them on the card. That's the way it always was. Alright, second match. There's another tangent there for you. For the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Tag Team Championship, we have the champions representing Suzuki-gun, Yoshinobu Kanemaru, and El Desperado versus the Super Junior Tag League winner, Sho and Yo, Roppongi 3K, and the challenger team of Shingo and Bushi representing Los Ingobernables de Japón. Who have you got and why?
I'm going LIJ, because I always feel bad for Bushi because he put him in these title matches and he never wins. So I want to see Bushi get the win here. And it'd be nice to see Takagi get a title his first big New Japan pay-per-view.
I was actually thinking that, wow, we have like no conflict yet. This might be a boring.
What's going on here?
I know.
I feel like there's a couple of matches we may conflict.
We might. Yeah, I'm also going with LIJ here. Well, we'll find out here. We'll get more into it later. But yeah, I'm going Bushi and Shingo in this one.
Yeah.
Third match for the Rev Pro British Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, Zack Sabre Jr. versus the champion, Tomohiro Ishii. Who have you got and why?
I'm going to say Ishii retains.
Okay.
Because he's Ishii and... Well, Ishii doesn't get the respect he deserves. I just want to see the man with some gold for a while.
Right. All right. We'll finally have our first conflict here. I think that Zack Sabre Jr. gets because it's not one of New Japan's belts. So I'm thinking he can get that belt back and still be able to. Don't want to spoil things. I think down the road you're going to see him with either the United States or the Intercontinental Championship. So.
Some interesting matchups there, maybe.
So that's what I'm thinking. So I'm going ZSJ. Just tap out.
It is going to be a great match.
Oh yeah, it's going to be awesome.
Ishii is just brutal.
ZSJ.
And it was ZSJ's going to just tie him into a pretzel. Doesn't be fun to deal with Ishii since he has no neck.
I like Ishii a lot, but it's just kind of.
Ishii's great.
I kind of just have like. I don't want to say it. Like, there's no. I'm trying to think of the nice way of saying this. I like him, but there's kind of those guys that. Even me, who I'm talking wrestling on the internet and, would want to see all these great guys just win the world title because they're, great in the ring. Now I've kind of gotten to the point where it's like, but there's still certain guys that should never win the world's championship, and Ishii's kind of one of those, like, he's always going to be, to me, like, the good challenger. He should never be champion, if that makes sense.
Yeah, I get it. Some guys are better as challengers than champions. Yeah. That's how it felt when Dean Ambrose had the world title in WWE a couple years ago.
Yeah, I agree with that.
It wasn't a great run, but the matches he had to get to that point were better.
Yeah, I can agree with that. And he also didn't count on AJ Styles just coming in hot and being the hottest thing in the company to where...
Punch him in the nuts to win.
Yeah. Now AJ just gets punched in the nuts.
I think it's payback. It's karma.
Karma. I wish she would come back. She was cool.
Yeah.
Alright, fourth match for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team Championship. We have the Young Bucks, Nick and Matt Jackson. We have the World Tag League winners, Sonata and Evil of Los Ingobernables de Japón. And the champions, Tama Tonga and Tongaloa, the Gorillas of Destiny, representing the Bullet Club. Who have you got and why?
I'm going to go with Gorillas of Destiny retaining. I feel like the Young Bucks should not win because they're probably going to be leaving New Japan. So why give the championship to champions that aren't going to be there?
I agree with that point. Here's my question. Are they leaving New Japan or are they just leaving Ring of Honor? Are they still going to do New Japan dates on the side?
Said that they were going to be winding down their touring in Japan how long ago? Even so, I think Nick said on Instagram and Twitter that their time in New Japan was almost up.
God, this is just not fun.
I'm sorry to break your heart again.
Yeah, well, fortunately, I am going with Sonata and Evil in this one.
We disagree again.
Yep, alright, finally, conflict, because that's what sells here on YouTube. I'm going with the LIJ team in this one. Well, it'll become painfully obvious at the close to the end.
Yeah. Alright, next match?
Next match is I scrolled too far down.
The IWGP United States Championship?
Yep, we have the champion Cody versus the challenger Juice Robinson. Who have you got and why?
I'm going with Juice to get the title back because, like the Young Bucks, Cody's probably going to be leaving also. And I feel like Cody's one of those champions who's had the title for a few months. He's been absent. He hasn't defended it. And I think Juice should have a better run with it this time than he did. I don't think he had a successful defense his last reign.
No, Cody was his first. Well, he won it and then went straight into the G1, which,
Which is what happened with Kenny also.
Yeah.
Heavyweight title.
Yeah.
Yeah. I thought, Juice kind of got the shaft on that.
I'm going with Juice as well. I was also thinking in terms of it's kind of like a story coming full circle for Juice. 2 years ago at Wrestle Kingdom, he was Cody's first opponent in New Japan, and Cody pretty easily dispatched of Juice. 2 years, Juice has grown, he's become a champion, and he needs to get over that hump that is Cody to really solidify himself, and I feel like he beats Cody at Wrestle Kingdom, avenges that loss 2 years ago, and then Juice is ready for a good run with the title.
He's so talented. He's
one
of my favorite guys to watch over New Japan the last year or so.
Oh yeah,
And his promos are priceless.
Oh yeah.
So they're probably not as funny.
I like the one of before the G1 special. I guess that's what that was. I forget all the names of the American shows.
I can't keep track.
Yeah. When he was talking about, bald eagles and, red, white, and blue coming out of his ass and shit like that.
Yes. God love Juice. I'd like to see him get a good run with the title, so I'm going Juice.
I'm going Juice as well. Next up, we have the IWGP Junior Heavyweight Championship. The challenger, Taiji Ishimori, versus the champion, Kushida. Who have you got and why?
I'm going Ishimori, because I think they're going to start making Bullet Club more threatening again and make them, eventually give them all the gold.
Yep.
So I think that's going to start with GOD retaining and with Ishimori winning the junior heavyweight title for the first time.
I'm going to go with Ishimori as well, but I'm going to agree with you in partial there. The other half of it is there's rumors that Kushida might be WWE bound. WWE seems to be interested in Kushida.
I forgot about that earlier.
And, you never know, but it might be one of those, we'll do the safe thing for right now and get the title off of Kushida, and then he can win it back down the line if he doesn't sign. So,
yeah.
That's what I'm thinking.
I feel like Kushida has won that title how many times? I'd like to see some new blood with it.
I agree. Well, the blood that we like the most is still injured.
Let's not talk about that.
Yeah, let's not.
About that. Yeah.
Yeah, we'll just move on to the next match, which is a special singles match. Kazuchika Okada versus Jay White. Who have you got and why?
Okay, before I go my prediction, I just want to say it's really weird to see a Wrestle Kingdom without Okada in a title match.
I know, this is interesting.
This is my third Wrestle Kingdom. So I'm used to Okada being the main event, heavyweight champion, and now he's like third from the end.
Well, this is
no title.
Other than his first Wrestle Kingdom back in 2012, this is the only other Wrestle Kingdom other than that one where he has not been in the IWGP Heavyweight Title match.
Wow. Interesting.
Yes.
All right, so my prediction, I'm going with Jay White. I think with Omega possibly leaving after this event, that they're going to need a top foreigner, and it looks like they've been pushing Jay White into that spot, and I actually think he can handle that. He's a talented kid. He's certainly he's good. I think he can only get better.
Right.
And even losing to Jay White doesn't hurt Okada. He's still the top guy. He could still go reclaim that heavyweight championship down the road.
I agree with that.
A win over Okada makes Jay White look like a total badass. Like, look, I just beat the longest reigning IWGP heavyweight champion ever at the biggest show of the year.
I agree with that. I'm also going Jay White in this one.
How come we're not just agreeing on more? What the hell?
I know. We need more conflict. We need more inner conflict. I don't know.
I feel like my picks on the last two are probably going to agree also.
Probably.
The stuff we've discussed.
Yes. I'm going Jay White just because I feel like that needs to be like kind of. They need to like kind of set him up as like Okada's. The one thing Okada can't overcome, like as great as Okada is, he can't overcome Jay White. I feel like that's a good long-term story they could tell with Okada.
New Japan is great with the long-term storytelling.
Yes. And, especially with Jay White now the leader of the Bullet Club, kind of like what you were saying with Ishimori. I believe definitely Jay White comes out with this one.
Tama Tonga over the weekend, we saw, GOD is going to run the heavyweight tag titles. Jay White is there linked to the heavyweight title. You got Ishimori going for the junior weight title. So at some point down the line, we could see Jay White challenge for and win the heavyweight title.
Yeah. But I don't want Jay White to win it so soon because of this next match and the competitors in it. The IWGP Intercontinental Championship, Tetsuya Naito versus Chris Jericho. Who have you got and why?
I'm going to go with Naito because Jericho's had this title since Dominion and has defended it once, and I really don't like when you have an absentee champion. It's something we've discussed for other companies. Also, I feel like they haven't really done anything with Naito since he lost that title. He's kind of floating around aimlessly,
Yeah, he had that little program with ZSJ, but...
Yeah.
Which this will also... I'm going Naito as well. Obviously, I'm even wearing LIJ today.
I'm wearing Finn Balor. Oops.
Yeah. If only he could come back. If only. If only.
That's my dream. Anyway.
I feel like there's going to be a moment now with all of LIJ having belts. And even though Naito... This is the one thing I'm interested in. When Naito whenever Naito wins this one, is he finally going to be over his hatred for the Intercontinental title, or is he still...
not, because one of my reasons for wanting to win is to sell trash it again.
I don't want him to trash it again.
Entertaining. Like, they had his belt fixed when Tanahashi won it, and now I just want to see it get trashed again.
I don't want to see him trash it, but I just kind of like, is he not going to, like, he doesn't have to, like it, but it could just be kind of one of those, is he finally over, like, okay, I'm not going to trash it anymore, but this isn't what I want,
I think it's just such a part of his character, you know?
I mean, he was even to a point, I don't know, wasn't trashing the IWGP title, but I mean, he was throwing it around, you know?
He broke it. He literally broke the plates on that.
I didn't know. I didn't know about the IWGP one. I know he definitely broke the Intercontinental title. But...
That's what I mean. He broke the Intercontinental title. Like, cracked the plate.
Oh, I know that one. I just know, like, even when he was IWGP champion, he's still throwing that bastard around. That's just Naito. Yeah. That's Naito being Naito. But yep, I'm going Naito. Yeah. I think.
Hold on 1 second. Sorry. What's up? Okay, almost done. Sorry.
Yep.
Interruption.
Yep.
Okay, I'm back.
All right, we're good. This is the joys of doing a Skype call.
Yeah, right?
Yeah, going Naito. All of LIJ have a belt. And also, Zack Sabre Jr. might want that Intercontinental Championship, and he doesn't like Naito. He doesn't like Juice either, so kind of relating back to what I was saying earlier with ZSJ, he's got 2 prime targets in the heavyweight division outside of the world title. So, yeah.
All right.
And finally, we come to the main event. IWGP Heavyweight Championship match. G1 Climax winner, Hiroshi Tanahashi versus the champion, Kenny Omega. Who have you got and why?
It kills me to say this because you know how big of a Kenny fan I am. But I'm going to go with Tanahashi because we don't know Kenny's status after this show. Is he staying? Is he going? So,
yeah.
I base a lot of my picks on is who's going to be there.
I think...
I would love to be wrong. I'd love to have Kenny stay and have a longer run. But I feel like even up to this point, his reign has been kind of underwhelming.
Yeah.
He hasn't been around much. He defended it 3 times in 2 of those matches Cody's involved. Not that Cody's bad, but like you've seen a variety of opponents. There's so many guys in New Japan.
Yeah, I really felt that triple threat match was kind of unnecessary.
Well, yeah.
Like, I didn't get the point of it. You know, like, Coda earned his shot fair and square, and I feel like Cody should have ate the pin on that one.
Oh, yeah, me too. Yeah, we've discussed that many times.
But I'm gonna, in a rare instance of holding out for optimism, I'm gonna go Kenny Omega in this one.
Oh, look, we disagree!
Only because, and maybe this will be me jinxing it, but I'm going to go Kenny Omega only because I feel like he's got to lose that title to Ibushi.
See, I'm different. I want to eventually have a one-on-one match with Ibushi for the title, and I want that to be where Kenny finally gets his singles match win over Ibushi.
I would like that too. I just feel like with the story, there's going to be... If not Ibushi winning, they gotta have a match for the title. Like, that's something that, like, it would be, all of this build-up would mean...
I'd like to see, if Kenny sticks around, would be the Golden Lovers to challenge for the IWGP Heavyweight Tag Team title. Because along with the Never Openweight title, it's the only New Japan title Kenny Omega has not won.
Actually, you know something that would be pretty cool? I know I picked Ospreay earlier. Golden Lovers unify the IWGP and Never Openweight title, so we don't have it anymore. Isn't that awesome?
Brilliant. We'll get in with that one.
Because, you know, what's the point? I just don't... The thing about the Never title is, like, what does it mean? I mean, like, I feel bad knocking it because there's so many talented guys who've held it. Naito's held it. Nagata... Suzuki, Ibushi's got it, you know. So many talented guys have held that title, so I'm like, it's not a worthless title, but it's just like, I don't get it. You know what I mean?
Right? We have 3 singles heavyweight titles, plus the 2 tag team titles, and the junior heavyweight title. You don't really need 2 more titles. It's too many titles.
You know, I can kind of understand everybody saying they didn't need the U.S. title, which, you know, okay, I get it, but...
Champion, though.
Oh, yeah, well, yeah. But it's just... That's another can. I don't think that's what's going to happen. I just think that this whole Golden Lovers reunion would all be... If they didn't include a IWGP title match between Kenny and Kota, maybe even at the New Beginning shows, because it'd be 1 year then since they were united.
We need that at the Garden.
Oh yes, at the Garden. Yes, we want that at the Garden. The Garden's where we want that. Yes.
Because we'll be there.
Yeah. The people that watch these shows are well aware of my bias towards wanting it to be in the Garden, but Garden or anywhere else, this needs to happen, and I'm gonna go with my heart over my head and say Kenny Omega.
I'm sticking with Tanahashi solely because we don't know what Kenny is doing next.
Yeah.
Kenny, I just want to say Tanahashi signed a new deal with New Japan, so he's sticking around, but we don't know what Kenny's doing.
Tanahashi re-signed with New Japan, and other news, water's wet. I don't think Tanahashi's ever leaving Japan.
Yeah.
Tanahashi, I mean, I'm not judging the guy. I've just, people on Reddit and, other YouTubers have said, Tanahashi is a very, very proud, patriotic Japanese man, and he going to America to live, to do anything is not on his radar whatsoever. So I don't think...
He truly is the ace of New Japan.
Yes. Yes, indeed. And, yeah, that is the card. That is it. Let us know who you're picking for your Wrestle Kingdom predictions in the comment section below. Please like, share, and subscribe if you enjoyed this work. Follow me on Twitter at athletic_geek89. Social media to plug?
On Twitter at Lunatic Baby. I don't really use Instagram much, so I'm not going to give that.
Yeah, I don't use Instagram either. Much like the Never title, it's kind of like, I'm not going to knock it because people found a use for it. I just don't really get it.
Yeah, you never go away title of social media.
And for more content, go like the Facebook page at facebook.com/athleticgeek89. It's not just wrestling content, but comics, gaming, anime, and all things in between. But for now, we must bid you adieu. Goodbye. And we're out. Later.